Mahavira, founder of the Jain religion in India. Justinian I, Byzantine emperor, codified Roman law, Corpus Juris Civilis. Homer, Greek poet, author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Charlemagne, king of the Franks, founder of the Holy Roman Empire. Menes, Egyptian pharaoh, unified Upper and Lower Egypt. Mikhail Gorbachev, last leader of the Soviet Union, introduced perestroika and glasnost. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen of England, the Elizabethan era, rise of English power. Zoroaster, Iranian prophet, founder of Zoroastrianism. Mencius, Chinese philosopher, one of the most important followers of Confucius. Henry Ford, founder of Ford Motor Company, pioneered the assembly line for mass production. Francis Bacon, English philosopher and scientist, developed the scientific method, empiricism. Mao Zedong, founder of the People's Republic of China. Peter the Great, Russian Tsar, modernized the Russian Empire. Cyrus the Great, founder of the Achaemenid Empire, Persian Empire. Vasco da Gama, Portuguese explorer, first European to reach India by sea. Sui Wen-ti, founder of the Sui dynasty in China, reunited China. Or Lenin, Russian revolutionary, first leader of the Soviet Union. Mani, Iranian prophet, founder of Manichaeism. Gregory Pincus, biologist, one of the inventors of the birth control pill. John F. Kennedy, 35th U.S. President, initiated the space race, Apollo program. Thomas Malthus, English economist, influential theory on population growth. Niccolo Machiavelli, Italian diplomat and philosopher, author of The Prince. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Swiss philosopher, theory of the social contract. Leonhard Euler, Swiss mathematician and physicist, one of the greatest mathematicians in history. Enrico Fermi, Italian-American physicist, created the first nuclear reactor. Johannes Kepler, German astronomer, formulated the laws of planetary motion. Voltaire, French philosopher, advocated for religious freedom and separation of church and state. Lao Tzu, ancient Chinese philosopher, founder of Taoism. Johann Sebastian Bach, German composer, one of the greatest composers of the Baroque era. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen, German physicist, discovered X-rays. Edward Jenner, English physician, pioneered vaccination, smallpox vaccine. Sigmund Freud, Austrian neurologist, founder of psychoanalysis. William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, conquered England in 1066. Julius Caesar, Roman general and statesman, instrumental in the demise of the Roman Republic. Joseph Stalin, leader of the Soviet Union, profoundly shaped 20th century history. Queen Isabella I, Queen of Castile, funded Christopher Columbus's voyage. Thomas Jefferson, third U.S. President, principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Hernando Cortés, Spanish conquistador, conquered the Aztec Empire. Francisco Pizarro, Spanish conquistador, conquered the Inca Empire. Nicolas August Otto, German inventor, developed the four-stroke internal combustion engine. Joseph Lister, British surgeon, pioneered antiseptic surgery. Max Planck, German physicist, founder of quantum theory. Gregor Mendel, scientist and friar, father of genetics, laws of inheritance. John Calvin, French theologian, key leader of the Protestant Reformation, Calvinism. Ernest Rutherford, physicist, father of nuclear physics, proposed the Rutherford model of the atom. William Harvey, English physician, accurately described the circulation of blood. St. Augustine, Christian theologian and philosopher, highly influential church father. Asoka, Mauryan Emperor of India, promoted Buddhism. Umar ibn al-Khattab, second Muslim caliph, dramatically expanded the Islamic Empire. Pope Urban II initiated the First Crusade. Michelangelo, Italian Renaissance artist, sculptor, painter, and architect, Sistine Chapel ceiling. René Descartes, French philosopher and mathematician, father of modern philosophy. I think, therefore I am. Simon Bolivar, military and political leader, key figure in Latin American independence. And Louis Daguerre, French artist and chemist, pioneer of photography, daguerreotype. Werner Heisenberg, German physicist, formulated the uncertainty principle in quantum mechanics. Ludwig van Beethoven, German composer, one of the greatest figures in Western classical music. John Locke, English philosopher, father of liberalism, natural rights theory. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Oliver Cromwell, English military and political leader, led the parliamentarians in the English Civil War. Plato, Greek philosopher, founded the Academy in Athens and theory of forms. Adolf Hitler, leader of Nazi Germany, initiated World War II and the Holocaust. Guglielmo Marconi developed the radio, wireless telegraphy system. William T.G. Morton, pioneer in using ether as an anesthetic in surgery. Antony van Leeuwenhoek, father of microbiology, improved the microscope and observed single-celled life. Thomas Edison, prolific inventor, developed the electric light system and phonograph. Napoleon Bonaparte, French military and political leader, enacted the Napoleonic Code. Alexander the Great, Macedonian king, conquered a vast empire and spread Hellenistic culture. John Dalton, chemist, developed the modern atomic theory. Edward de Vere, a leading candidate in the Oxfordian theory of Shakespeare authorship. Adam Smith, Scottish economist, father of modern economics, concept of the invisible hand. Genghis Khan, founder and first great Khan of the Mongol Empire. Orville and Wilbur Wright, inventors of the airplane, conducted the first controlled, sustained flight. Karl Marx, philosopher and economist, developed the theory of communism and Marxism. George Washington, first U.S. president, commander of the Continental Army. Martin Luther, initiated the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century. James Clerk Maxwell formulated classical theory of electromagnetism, Maxwell's equations. Michael Faraday discovered electromagnetic induction, foundation for electric motors and generators. James Watt greatly improved the steam engine, central figure in the Industrial Revolution. Constantine the Great, Roman Emperor, legalized Christianity, Edict of Milan. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier, father of modern chemistry, established the law of conservation of mass. Nicholas Copernicus proposed the heliocentric model of the solar system. Augustus Caesar, first Roman emperor, transitioned Rome from republic to empire. Shi Huangdi, first emperor of unified China, ordered the start of the Great Wall. Charles Darwin developed the theory of evolution by natural selection. Moses, prophet, received the Ten Commandments and led the Exodus in Abrahamic faiths. Euclid, Greek mathematician, known as the father of geometry. Aristotle, Greek philosopher, established formal logic and foundational Western thought. Galileo Galilei, astronomer, defended heliocentrism and improved the telescope. And Louis Pasteur, pioneer of microbiology, developed pasteurization and vaccines. Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity, E=c², redefined modern physics. Christopher Columbus initiated the age of exploration and the Columbian Exchange, linking continents. Johannes Gutenberg invented the movable type printing press in Europe, started the information revolution. Kai Lun, inventor of the modern papermaking process. Paul the Apostle, key propagator of Christianity, transformed it from a sect into a world religion. Confucius, Chinese philosopher, established the ethical system of Confucianism. Gautama Buddha, founder of Buddhism, key figure in Eastern philosophy and spirituality. Jesus, central figure of Christianity, profoundly shaped Western civilization and ethics. Isaac Newton developed laws of motion and universal gravitation, foundational to classical physics. Muhammad, founder of Islam, revolutionized world religion and socio-political structure.